Opened a Starbucks near my house. My sister wrote "I love coffee" on my window like 2 months ago, and I never took it off because bala. I'm just sitting here chilling in front of my house. I probably look like a crazy person to my neighbors, but you know, whatever, guys. Anyway, so I was thinking about like relationships and stuff, and I mean, this might sound like kind of like you're a lame brain and you like think negatively of everything, but I'm really not trying to be. I'm just really confused because I was thinking, do you ever really love people? Like, because whenever I'm in a relationship, I'm like fully invested, and I'm like, I feel like I'm in love with them. I feel like it's like the best thing in the world, and it was never gonna end, and it's just the greatest, and no one else has this love that I have, and it's just like the best, and nothing can top it. And then something goes wrong, and I stopped talking to that person. Sorry, my phone ran out of storage, and I had to delete some stuff before I could continue with what I was saying. Like, the lighting is just atrocious in here. Maybe that's a little bit better. I don't know. But anyway, so I was thinking, like, whenever I get out of a relationship, it's, like, not the best anymore, you know? And it's negative, and I feel, like, dirty and gross, and I've realized that I didn't feel the way that I thought I felt about that person, you know. And then I like reevaluated, and I really didn't care. I was just like rushed up with like all these emotions because I just started dating them, and that's how I felt that I felt, you know. But then you get into another relationship, and the same thing happens. It's like another long, just going over and over again. You fall in love, you fall out of love, you break up, something bad happens, there's cheating, there's whatever happens, there's a lot of issues in all the relationships I've had, you know. And I always end up at the end realizing I didn't actually feel about them the way I thought that I felt at the time, and it was just like my emotions thinking or making me think a certain way that I didn't actually feel. Or maybe I'm just trying to pretend like I'm in love with someone until I will fall in love with them. Or maybe I'm just trying to pretend like I'm in love so that everyone, like social media, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just doing it for the likes, as people would say. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm just pretending to care about someone, not pretending to care, but like pretending to care more than I actually do about someone. So like, put it on Facebook and be like, oh my god, look at my relationship, it's flourishing, you know. And that sounds really bad, but you know, lots of people do it, you know. And it's really depressing when you think about it, how many people are in relationships and posting it on Facebook. I was watching something the other day, and they were reading an article about how if you're in an actual good relationship, you won't post anything about it on Facebook because you don't need people to validate your relationship. And it makes a lot of sense. And I also have a friend on Facebook that said that she was asked a lot recently if she was divorced or something happened with her husband because she never posts about him anymore. And she just said she decided to stop talking about her relationship online because it just gets a lot of people involved, and it brings a lot of attention to a relationship that will be better founded or become stronger if no one else is involved. And it makes a lot of sense. Maybe the reason why I'm putting all of my information and past relationships out there when I'm in that relationship is because I want people to think that I'm happy. And I don't know, it's just a lot of things in my head, and I don't know how to express them correctly, but I feel like, I don't know. I'm dating someone right now, and I really care about him. He's a very sweet, sweet person. We aren't at that love stage yet, but I'm very much in like with him. I'm very much in like, and I'm deciding that I think I'm just not going to put anything on social media about him anymore, like no pictures and no information about our relationship online like I did with my past relationships, because I feel like it would just be better suited for me and my relationship if I didn't do things like that. You know, it makes a lot of sense. If you have your information online and people are joining into the conversation of your relationship, it just causes issues, and it causes problems between your relationships, you know. And I don't know, just circling back, like, what's the difference between lust and love? Maybe I was in lust, because you know how people say when you first start a relationship in that you're in the honeymoon period? You know, maybe I was always in the honeymoon period. And then, like, my ex-boyfriend, we were together for like almost 3 years, and then I found out he was cheating on me, and I broke up with him, right? And so But up until the point of me going through his phone, because I realized something was going on, it was a little bit fishy. I went through his phone, but up until that, I thought everything was peachy. There were a lot of issues, obviously. Every relationship has issues. No one's perfect. There were a lot of things, but I thought our relationship was solid. It was real solid. And we were in love, and things were just A+, you know. And then I found that out. And I rethought everything. Do I really actually love him? Is this relationship as good as it seems? Here are all the things that are going wrong in this relationship. Here, like, there's so many less things going right than there are going wrong. And I just escalated so quickly. Like, all the things that I didn't think about before, now were so high on my list of thinking. You know what I mean? I don't even know, like, I don't want to sound like depressing, but is there a thing just true love? Or is everyone just in lust? Is everyone just in a high amount of lust and, like, because you always see all these people breaking up or being in marriages and talking about cheating and all these other things, and I just, like, does anyone get out of the honeymoon period and still love the person? Like,
challenge. I have to constantly remind myself, Brianna, stop being petty. Brianna, stop making sarcastic jokes.